Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play a little bit of Monster Train. What does a run history look like? Here's the thing. I don't know because I'm pretty sure that last run was Melting Hellhorn. I'm pretty sure that I have put the last like 5 Monster Train videos out of order up on YouTube. So I don't know what the last run was. Let's just play a run then. Random, depart. Hope for the best, fingers crossed. No Hellhorn. Please give me Awoken, Exile, Champion, and anything melting. Okay, it is Wormkin, Exile, and Umbra. What the heck? I like the Wormkin Exile Champion. The Consume build is really fun, and if you have the ability to extract eggs, egg build can be pretty fun. I don't think it's very good though. You need like an Ascend and a Pull to really make that work. And Umbra just sucks, so I don't know what we're gonna do with Umbra, but maybe we can get good units. Proclamation is a great card. Perils of Production I think is crap. I know that there's builds, plenty of builds where you can just hold this over and not worry about the Ember Drain, but I don't really build around that, especially with Seraph, the Consume, that's gonna be a little bit tough. Forced Contamination is okay. Let's see what we got. A morsel every turn, or when an egg unit is summoned, remove shell 3 and apply armor 30. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. So it's basically, do we want to get a morsel every turn for free? Or do we want to make eggs much easier to hatch? I think we want to make eggs much easier to hatch. That seems fantastic. I've never seen that relic before. Maybe I've just never taken it, but if we get the egg champion, maybe I'll go egg champion. I like the egg emote. Okay. I mean, these are both good. Return a consume spell to your hand is amazingly overpowered, but let's summon eggs, I guess. We'll go egg build. I don't even have any consume cards, so it's not like we're getting value out of Echorite, but like this synergizes with our champion, our relic, and this, instead of shell 5, it's really only shell 2. Now I'm pretty sure when the shell hatches, you do lose, I'm gonna take the money. You do lose the armor. It doesn't get transferred onto the unit. Who cares? Yeah, we can turn this on. Echo breaks are easy, and the egg's gonna be in front anyways. It's gonna tank. Is this the no champion? It is. It's also the pew pew champion. Pew pew pew. So what do we want? We want a sacrificial train steward to block 2 shots. We want to kill a unit. Now we're gonna take no damage. We probably play the Shade Splitter first, and then play the Echorite. The egg gets summoned in front. I didn't know the order that would happen in. It's good to know that that's how it works. And everything's dying on this floor. We're gonna get the Bog Chrysali. And they are a 325 unit. Why are they a 325 unit? Hold up. Oh, gives it more health. Okay, so we got 2 crappy bog flies in the front. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, we want to do it like this. Basically, I'm just tanking for my other units. Now, I really should have probably killed the Collector. I totally forgot about that. That's fine. Kill you. Kill you. Guess we'll do that. Should have been paying attention to this upcoming floor for sure. We're not really doing as much as I would have liked us to be doing, but I can still block all of the damage with an Entumbra Morsel. And then, wow, this floor really blows. Okay, well, the Pyre's gonna take like 2 damage. I don't think this boss is gonna make it to the Pyre. We're gonna win, we're gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a little bit of an awkward build-up, I think. Let's give you lifesteal and then you got like no problem. Maybe I can kill 1 unit. I'm not even close. All right. Still, you're dead. There's nothing I need to do. Although I might as well kill you anyways and then give you Ember Drain and then infuse up a little bit and then kill an extra unit and then put like a morsel in front. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. Now, I really should have gotten the gold. Missing out on the collector really kind of sucks. That's a big mistake. Fused, attuned, extract to, consume, apply, infused to cards in hand. Consuming cards already is going to give us shell extraction, so I think we just want echo transfer in order to buff the eggs before they hatch, because eventually our champion is going to upgrade himself to become a champion that summons a big worm with trample. Is that right? I'm looking at the wrong thing. You're gonna summon a bog deep cocoon with plus 60, and the summon bog wormling is unit wormkin rare. It's gonna be a 9120 with trample and etch plus 10 plus 10. So I guess plus 15 doesn't really matter for this, but I would love to be able to put another egg on the floor, or maybe even not even on the floor. We could just put an egg on like another floor, because it's gonna come out, it's gonna have multi-strike. We can, well, if we get multi-strike. Just trying to figure out what I wanna do. The best worm build, or the best egg build I ever had was Transcendimp resummoning an egg and then ascending it because we had Hellhorn, and it was insanely overpowered. For this, I am very much tempted to do like a proclamation, but I think I might just go Bounding Echoes. No. Echo transfer scaling. We can make this holdover. Extract 2 is a little hard to play on it though. Consume also does work with the Echo Right's ability, giving us shell extraction. You know what? If we're gonna be focusing on eggs, let's get the eggs done, and then you know what, give me a Space Prism. If we make this intrinsic spell chain, it's multiple consumes early, it buffs the capacity, it'll etch. I think that's totally acceptable. Now for units, do we want an Umbra unit or a Wormkin unit? I'm leaning towards Wormkin for the eggs. I'm also leaning towards Wormkins because if we get the big unit that has the summon effect, we can completely break the game. And then we can upgrade spells. What kind of upgrades do we want on spells? Magic power. You know, I normally go for the unit upgrades early. I'm gonna go for the spells. And we did get kind of exactly what I wanted, which was a good egg that's maybe a little hard to play, but we can play this on the top floor with our champion if we get capacity out, even if we upgrade the champion to the full version. So I think we really do want the Kinhost Vessel here. Multi-strike, apply reap. Really, I just want it for the multi-strike. It's a good egg, and we can make eggs hatch. We have egg capabilities, egg abilities. So intrinsic, I honestly think you do want Space Prism. Make it Spell Chain, and that's +2 capacity on the first turn. It is also tempting to take Bounding Echoes, but this is just a classic combination. Pack Shards are gonna be a little high, but it's not gonna be too bad. And then everything else, plus magic power, make it cheaper. We don't need permafrost for anything, so you re-roll, and then we have holdover. We could do the holdover Perils of Production build. We gain 3 energy every time we play it, which pays for itself. It's tempting. I mean, is there a reason not to have this holdover? Yes. The reason is, do you need the energy? Currently, no. Like, our spells are either 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, or 1. Do we need 3 energy every turn that gives us Ember Drain and Rage? No. As such, I think we maybe skip Perils of Production holdover, maybe even just save our money. Normally, I like going for some sort of a holdover build early, but like, I just don't see the need. I think we just move on. That's really weird for me, but I think we made the best decision there. I will go for armor 10. If anything hits the pyre, it's only gonna do like 1 damage. This is gonna interrupt our draw a little bit, but it's not that bad. You add garbage and sap, which I don't really care about. We're going to play Kinhost Vessel at the back. We should really play the Morsel first. So, Morsel, Kinhost, Echo Right, Space Prism. You're hatching. You're not hatching, but that's fine. Enter. Thank you for spawning up on the top floor. We can't really do anything, so I guess we'll just train steward, smack you with one. Okay, I have no echoes on this floor. Oh, because of the shell. That's right. All right, that makes total sense. So you're gonna hit the pyre. You're gonna hit the pyre for like 11. No. 7. Still, that's fine. Dude, the draw is really kind of screwing me up right here, but also we're just not drawing anything that gives us echoes, so our bogflies do 1 damage. Admittedly, I don't like bogflies, and I can't wait for the champion to get upgraded, but like, we need to get cards out here, you know? In fact, we can't even unlock the shell. The shell's on, yeah, the shell's gonna... The egg is gonna eat the shells, and we're not gonna be able to actually pop it open. So, we just gotta hope for the best. You are dead. Oh, because we buffed the damage now. Okay, okay. You should probably take... You can actually eat the shots and then give us the healing. So this did not go that well. Oh, the shell happens! Yo! When did that change happen? Sorry, I'm trying to like talk to myself here a little bit. I should really be talking to you guys. I'm pretty sure shell would only hatch at the end of combat, not the end of turn, but we actually did hatch our egg open, and then he started to attack. I didn't realize that's how that worked. I thought that it would only happen at the end of combat. That's why I thought that the shells were kind of bad here and that we wouldn't get him out. We totally got him out. That's fantastic. I didn't know that's how that worked. Or rather, I didn't realize that was how it was changed to work. Beautiful. Now here, you gotta like bounding echoes just to get your shells open. I think that, I actually think another space prism is probably fine, but do we need an Entumbra Assault? We're not really building morsels. We could also take damage shield. I think I'm just gonna go for another space prism. It's not a really good draw, but I'll do it. Inert multi-strike, gorge, gain, fuel, +5 capacity, or sorry, +5 HP, inspire, +1/+1. Keeper of Echoes I think is totally acceptable. If we play them on the top floor, we can fit essentially everything and then have a way of buffing our units with the Keeper of Echoes. Every time we inspire, we get +1/+1. So I think we want the Keeper. I don't like the Bogflies. I don't like the Bogflies here anyways. So I think we'll take the Keeper. The Construct is good damage, but I think we do enough damage on our own once we get our eggs out there fully. I probably do want to go for the Artifact. We have a temple, and so we have 3 temples coming up. We'll probably go for a unit. We have nothing really good to duplicate right now, except for the Space Prism, if we really wanted to have 2 of these on turn 1. I mean, it's really good for, you know, popping open the floor. We could just go for like card draw, card draw. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but we really want the Space Prism to be Spell Chain. Or do we? Because we don't have to give it Spell Chain if we just duplicate it. It costs 1 extra card, but we already get our good units, and then we get 2 consume cards in the beginning of our turn that we can give them Spell Chain anyways, and yeah, we get a lot of capacity out of this. I'm leaning towards this Space Prism. I don't really need to upgrade my units. Yeah, you know, this is a very weird way of going about things, but Oh no, now you give it to me? I haven't even upgraded any of my units. Well, this is gonna completely like ruin my build if I do this, but I still kind of like it. Like if we put this on the Kinho's Pupa, it's multi-strike coming out with 30-30. But if we put it on the Keeper of Echoes, it can fit on the floor. Kind of. 6, 7. This is not the right time for this. You want to have upgraded your units before you pick up the major refraction. We could put like a Kinhost on its own floor, but that's not really going to work out well for us in the long run, I think. I hate to say it, I think we do want minor refraction. It's such a bad take, but I think I'll take it, and then I guess we could like duplicate it, but I don't think that's worth it. I think I do want another Space Prism. It only costs 5 pack shards to dupe it anyways. That's not that bad. Merchant cost being reduced. Spell shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. Consume has a 50% chance of being discarded. I gotta look at Etch. Triggers when a card is consumed, not when a card with consume is played. So this would actually ruin the Etch ability on Echo Right if we take this. So I think instead we'll just go for cheaper merchants. Bombs blow up twice. We have targeted damage spells. All right, so we want this. Doesn't matter what order. Actually, it may matter, because if we pop open the egg, maybe we can actually avoid the Ember Drain. You have armor 20 and 10 HP. You should probably still be in the back. Then capacity. Wipe one of those guys. I need a tank. And that tank might just be Keeper of Echoes. You're popping open now. We're doing 50 damage to the boss. I don't know how I feel about this run yet. I think this run is still kind of bad. I think I understand roughly what I'm intending to do with the run. I still think we're kind of in a trash position right now, though. We got some good upgrades and good cards, but kind of at the wrong time. Well, might as well do that. And then wipe you, and then you're doing 4 damage. Why are we, oh, because you sweep. You know, I would like to save the HP. Weirdly very, like, spell-focused build, too. You have to go. Get a morsel. I would love to give you lifesteal. Maybe this is how we do it. Maybe we just make sure that the Keeper of Echoes can just lifesteal back, you know? You can do 5 damage. What is your strike effect? Apply Reap 1 to all enemy units? Yo, that's pretty good. You have a damage shield. Doesn't really matter. We're already way over capacity up here, so we should probably... just play this down there. Although we could, oh, we're not gonna get any melee weakness on anybody, so we'll just play it there. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make this egg build work. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. There you go. I mean, you're gonna die on this floor. The inspiration trigger is pretty good. I just don't know if it's enough. We are actually able to play a lot of units because we, weirdly enough, have a lot of capacity. Okay. Infuse, consume, gain 1 maximum slot. Extract 6 -666 or shroud mitosis. So it's either Perfect Insanity or an Unearth Remains. Having 1 extra maximum capacity on the floor is kind of nice because then you can keep the damage bonus of your units, rather the bog flies, but we're gonna lose the bog flies anyways because our champion's gonna get upgraded. So maybe you just go for Perfect Insanity. If you can build up a lot of echoes on the floor, you can just wipe a unit. Create 3 copies of a morsel. We're not really playing that many morsels, although duplicating lifesteal would be very, very good. But we're really not playing morsels, are we? So I think we go Perfect Insanity. And then we get 1 more opportunity to take a unit. I mean, you gotta go Morsel Maker, right? Resolve plus 6/6. That means we can scale a unit. We can scale our tank if we want. Every turn gaining +6/+6. We could put this on the multi-strike, so every turn it gets +6/+6. We could then dupe it later or something. Yeah, I think you absolutely want Morsel Maker here. I mean, +6/+6 is pretty good scaling if something already has multi-strike. Now, I would like to get another Wormkin unit and try to fish for something, but I think maybe if we go upgrade our units, we're in a better position. We'll put the Morsel Maker inside of probably the Kinhost Vessel, even though it would be nice to buff you, but we'll give you health. What's coming up next? Duplicate a unit, remove cards. We could go for a duplication here. We already got the good Concealed Caverns event, so we don't need to come here. So if we want, we could just make like another egg and get like super big eggs that scale. Actually, that seems really good. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So the Train Stewards can go, they're trash. Quick. Apply Reap to the enemy units 30-10. Quick will eventually be enough, I think. 85. Shops are really cheap. Let's give you more health. I think we do quick and we look for another multi-strike. We got endless. How does that work on eggs? Even if it works on it, I probably don't want an endless egg. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Because like we have no way of ascending our eggs. I could probably get like 2 of them out there, but then they're just gonna be like 30-10 multi-strikes and then just die. Nah. It's really interrupting my desire to duplicate him, but I guess we could go for unit upgrades looking for the another stack of multi-strike, and then we can just duplicate him at the very end. But I think we will... I could make you intrinsic too. Get 3 space prisms on turn 1? That's too much. I think we will infuse the Morsel Maker. It's very good. But I don't want him to be endless, I really don't. Now we have 65! That's crazy. Kinhost Vessel, remove 2 shell from eggs on etch. Yes, that's what we want. We're going egg build. I'm gonna leave the slot open. I'm not gonna upgrade him. I'm not gonna spend my money either, because I really wanna, now that I don't have a multi-strike, I wanna fish for one at this Merchant of Steel. Spikes 4. It's not a big problem at all. Like, our units will take a little bit of damage, but as soon as we hatch the eggs, they're gonna heal for 6 every turn anyways. This is also a fight where we probably want to start on the bottom when they're the weakest, so we will put out both eggs and the Keeper of Echoes. And we have the capacity for everything. Keeper is gonna be in the front, egg in the very back, Echo right in the middle, because you got a tank in front of you. We'll Space Prism twice, which Doesn't quite hatch them, unfortunately, but it's pretty close. And then I could actually apply melee weakness, which is not really doing all that much. You do 2 damage and you do 2 damage. Yeah, we're not really getting anything out of this. How are you not taking damage? You hit for 7. Oh, because you guys are quick. You're just gonna hit for 2 and then just be impotent. Okay, yeah, well, you might make it to the pyre in that case. We should have thought about this, maybe started on the top floor, but I guess it is what it is. You're already hatched. Everything on this floor is dying is great. You know what? If everything's dying, okay, I mean, if everything's dying, you can kill him and get the gold. We're gonna lose 1 energy, but we're totally fine. Now I do kind of need like a lifesteal morsel at some point. If we don't get one, that's okay. We'll just keep buffing everything up. I guess you can take this morsel, and maybe we can reduce the damage we're taking. I mean, our frontline tank is getting hurt. There's nothing we can do to stop that. Unless... Extract is pretty good here. Get a morsel. Wipe you. Saves us a lot of damage. Give us a damage shield. And then smack him. Extract. Smack him. I mean, we actually healed quite a bit on that turn. And this is exactly what we want, a little bit of lifesteal. What a garbage floor that is. I think we also do want a proclamation, just so we get a little bit of extra +1/+1 on everyone. And you're dead. Okay, this worked. And it wasn't that bad. And then we're stacking up Reap, so in theory, at the end of a combat, what the heck is Dun Echo? Hopefully at the end of combat, the boss would just take a lot of damage anyways. Raw Egg says, I died in the Lich fight. Is it normal that 1 Lich is jammed? Unfortunately, yes, Raw Egg. I'm sorry. 1 additional card will be infused. That seems trash. Return 3 random spell cards from the discard pile to your hand and apply consume. This seems good because all of our spells are trash anyways, and I don't really care if they consume. Soul Siphon very much sucks. I think we'll take Total Recall. Now this is tempting. We don't need the energy. I kind of like Shroud Spike, because if we get a lifesteal morsel, we can put it down there and tank up. We only really have Shade Splitters giving us morsels, but if we get a good morsel, a health morsel or something, we can put it down there, gorge the crap out of it like 6 times, and then have a tank that has 6 damage shield or 6 lifesteal or something. Grovel is also really good. But I think I like the Shroud Spike there. Dun go dissin the boy Dun Echo. Little Dun. Dun Echo doesn't seem like a very good relic, but at least we got it midway through the game and not at the very end, is all I'm gonna say about that one. Okay, multi-strike? Endless again. You might as well just re-roll. Multi-strike, beautiful. Now we're going to buff this unit up if we can with anything that we get from Concealed Caverns. We're gonna dupe it later. Hellhorn, Awoken, or Umbra consumable. It's like armor, double armor, regen 5, draw 3, get stings in your hand. Umbra consumable, I think, is what we want. Packed morsels? I'll take it. Raw Egg says that weird noise you heard yesterday was just my room. Ah, that weird microphone static? I guess that's good. Because it means it's not a hardware thing. Enemy units appear on each floor. This is super easy. Sweep boss kinda sucks, and these are also sweep enemies, which kinda suck. But units appearing on each floor doesn't matter at all. We'll put our stuff on the top floor and kill them all anyways, because it's just the 2-1s. They're garbage. I would like to have a little bit of time to kill, so maybe this is actually good. Just trying to think of the order here. If we play the Shade Splitter, we lose 1 infusion, but I think I want to do that just so we have energy next turn. So you go into the front, you go into the back. We Space Prism twice. It's very good. We gotcha. Now, ideally, if we had 2 of these Morsel Maker Kinhost vessels, we could play them both here and then pop them open, but we don't have that yet. And I'm gonna hope that we draw something that has +10 magic power to kill you later. So we know we need more capacity on this floor for the Echoes. You having lifesteal is amazing, so this is like perfect timing. You're actually hatching already, which is beautiful. We'll give you the Rage. You get stronger on kill. Put you down here. I'm gonna play this here to stack up the Echoes so that we can maybe play an extract card later. The sweep is not too bad here. We're taking 18 damage, but we'll take less as we play cards because we're only healing for 12. We're gonna heal for more as we play cards. We can't play a morsel though. In fact, we can't play anything because we're out of capacity. It kind of sucks. And we have Total Recall. We got some stuff. Play Total Recall. Bounding Echoes. Packed Morsels. Bounding Echoes. So now I have morsels that give me infusions. Okay, I mean, that's weird. I gotta say, I think what I do is... Well, I can't play morsels on this floor. So you know what, kill you. Now we break even? Oh, because we're quick, we're actually killing you before we take any damage. That's beautiful. Then, it's exactly what I wanted. Well, not really. Because you're gonna sweep and get a bunch of rage. I think we play a morsel. You gain rage 2. It'll dissipate by the time you hit the top floor. You know what? Let's make sure we can play some of these coming up. Okay, now we can play something else on this floor thanks to that consume. Although it's not going to be a train steward. We're healing for 12. I guess the question is, do we have like enough? You'll die. Do we have? Actually, we should probably play this here. Do we have enough damage? Like, do we have enough damage that we can actually survive late game? I don't know. We got a pretty good morsel though. We're gonna Shroud Spike it? Almost certainly yes. Because now, all we need is lifesteal morsels, and now you're healing for 50. Health morsel would have been ideal there. We need spell upgrades on that spell. You know, we need to like permafrost it and whatnot. Ugh. The sound of him dying. Ugh. Also, you're gonna kill my champion in 2 shots, but there's not much we can do about that except just try to survive. Why do you have so much HP? I mean, it's great, it's just a little weird. Oh. Oh well. Dun, dun. All right, melee weakness. I mean, this is probably worth it. It's also probably worth it to purge some of your lifesteal stacks on garbage. You do have 13 stacks of it still, but you're only hitting me once. Really? Really, you're hitting me once? I guess I'm quick, so I'm hitting you a couple of times before you hit me once. By the way, lose all of your health. And then take 400 damage from one Reap attack. I'm seeing where this deck is going. I am seeing it. We just need to get a little bit further. Return a specific spell from the discard pile to your hand and apply Infuse -1 and Consume. I really like this because consuming is good. We etch. We need to pop our units open. It's a good way of making that happen. Although I will say, an AoE spell that does damage is really good. But we have quick units. Do we really need this? I don't know. I think Return Soul is what we want. The infusion is amazing. And it's any spell. Cave In. Infuse, descend friendly and enemy units. Void Binding, Ember Forge. So what I like about Cave In is that in theory we can play morsels and cave them in if we make this like holdover and frosted. And frosted, and permafrosted, and frozen. So there is a possibility of that having some play. It also does pull all the enemies down and buys us more time to deal with them, and it's infused. So I think it is an okay choice. Ember Forge for +1 energy. We could meld this, you know, we could put this inside of our Keeper of Echoes. I don't think that's really what we're looking for. Energy's not really been a problem. We're drawing a lot of cards. If we play morsels, we can cave them in when we draw this. I think cave in can totally work. We're adding cards to the deck, but we're gonna take more card draw when we're done with this Fell fight. Which Fell is this, by the way? I have no idea. Statues to block your assault. Is this Armor Fell? That's not that bad. We don't need to go to the Merchant of Steel, so we should really go Merchant of Magic and a free Relic. Is that correct? Yes, they've been upgraded. We'll have to dupe later, but at the start of battle, summon 4 random units from your deck to the middle floor. When a card with Consume is played, gain magic power. Tempting, because we do have attuned spells, a couple of them. 4 random units. What's interesting is that eventually that'll be all of my units. If we dupe the Kin Host, they're guaranteed to be playable. And on the middle floor, that's not bad. Like, I actually think maybe we go Sketches. It doesn't really matter what unit's in front to tank, although it does. But we're just gonna put the champion in front anyways, and they're gonna summon a tanky egg boy in front that's got like 120 health. This seems perfect, because now we don't have to care about capacity, except for morsel plays. Magic Power would be good for the attunement, but I think getting your units out immediately and then consuming to hatch the eggs immediately, I think can totally work. You just have to remove the Train Steward so that they don't get spawned. I think it's totally fine. Magic Power and Piercing or Magic Power. On a Proclamation, that's pretty okay. We do need to get more pack shards anyways, but there's a relic here we might want to pick up. Permafrost. This needs to be held on probably Shroud Spike, so we can spike the right morsel. And I'll even give it a quick little -1, just so we get more spiking potential out of it. I don't think we need this more than once. Magic Power Consume can just go on this. Remove Consume. See, now it would be tempting. Remove Consume and cost 1 more. We have so much energy on turn 1. We don't need this. What I like about this is that then we can total recall it. We can return soul it, which means we get another capacity for playing morsels. And if we can get enough capacity to keep playing morsels, we don't even need the descend. Because all this other stuff I don't really care about that much. Even packed morsels. We don't need this many morsels. We have cards that generate morsels technically. We only really need the one. I think Space Prism's the way to go. I will make... You know, we should have done this on Total Recall. I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm real dumb. We should have made Total Recall not consume. I'll make Total Recall cheaper. I'll put Magic Power on an Echo Break, because they can almost all kill something now. But yeah, like in hindsight, I definitely should have played that a little bit differently. 65 Pact Shards. We're gonna go Divine Horde, Divine Temple. We have nothing to meld. We're not gonna be melding units anymore. So we have 35 Pact Shards. We have 20 Pact Shards we need to pick up. There's 25 right there. We can make one good proclamation that can get a kill. Like, immediately. Or an Echo Break killing anything is also good. But I'm leaning towards this proclamation being like 300 damage piercing. It'll just wipe any unit. We don't even, we don't even need to give it plus 30. Plus 10 is good enough. Let's just make one good spell. Because now that I think about it, we are going to dupe the eggs eventually anyways. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Our units come out immediately. And the order doesn't really matter because we're going to put our champion in front. So that's a weird one, but actually it's not weird at all because we can just we can cave in all of the morsels anyways. So you come out, we play this, we can play these up here. In fact, she's gonna come down, which is not good for her. Well, I guess we're not really attacking anything, or we're not doing enough damage, but still. You gorged, you gain your stats, and those stick with you. And you are tanky, you have 64 HP, and you're all quick. No, you're quick. Only one of our units is quick. Okay. Gotta remember that. Well, if only one of our units is quick, then we should ice you. Ice you. Return a specific card from your discard pile to your hand and give it infuse -1 and consume. It's tempting to do that on the cave-in, but we could just get rid of Space Prism like we were going to do, I guess. Lifesteal. We need this morsel to come out at some point, but it doesn't need to be now. We need that one to come out too, so I'm gonna put those up there for the time being. We definitely do not have enough capacity, so we shouldn't worry about Space Prisms, I think. I thought we could do the fancy thing and get Space Prisms, but because of Sketches of Salvation, that's really not necessary. We have more than enough capacity. We're never gonna be able to play morsels down here, especially later. Gain armor 10. All right, and then, I mean, might as well extract and put that on her. She's taking 295 now. We don't have any reason to Shroud Spike, so we'll just leave it in the hand. As soon as we draw the Descend again, Descend the morsel, Shroud Spike them, we got good stuff. Actually, now I can play a morsel. It's the wrong morsel. Also the wrong morsel. This is going very well. Egg leaving during the egg run. Okay, total recalls. Oh, there's nothing in our discard pile. Okay, well, we can't do that. Although, what if we just Shroud Spike this morsel like 18 times? We'll have a lot of energy and nothing to do with it, but we will also have Shroud Spiked a morsel 18 times. Now, it's gotta be better to wait. No, now we're gonna lifesteal, or we're gonna Shroud Spike the lifesteal morsel 8,000 times. Okay, hear me out. Total recall. We only got 1 Perils of Production, but still, that's more energy. And then Shroud Spike the lifesteal morsel 22 times. You're gonna become a 116 times 2 with 82 HP. And 22 stacks of lifesteal. So you're immortal, and my strategy has come to fruition. All right, that seems pretty good. Armor 10, don't even play it. What a weird run, but it's like kind of working. You attack for 79 and then 79. You're gonna hit for 12. We can play morsels on this turn, and we can get these lifesteal morsels down. In fact, we don't even need to shade split because we're at capacity. So I think what we do is just bring down the morsels so we have more lifesteal, and then, geez, I don't know. 116 times 2, you're dying. I guess if we do this, we get an extra like 100 damage to the boss. Seems good. You're still not done, huh? Turn the spell. Can we get perfect insanity? Absolutely not. So what do we want to bring back and consume? Well, I guess we could bring back like a shade splitter that already consumes. Let's bring back this one. Make it consume. Sure, there you go. And you have, first of all, 10 reap. Second of all, you only do 36 damage. That is not nearly enough, my friend. And our kin host is already doing 100 damage as well. Oh, because you're the one that's getting stronger every turn. I forgot about that. I very much forgot about that. Okay, well, I wish I could play some of these extractions on you, but the boss is already half dead. That seems pretty good. Seems like we did a good job here. A fantastic good job. And then in theory, because of the lifesteal, our units will live a long time, attack a whole lot, apply a lot of reap, and then the units would take a lot of damage over time. So we kind of have a sweep as long as we live because of the reap effect happening. Okay. This is too much. We don't need this much shell reduction. However, bringing back consumed cards could be really funny. So I'm gonna take it, because it's funny. And then we're gonna go card draw, because energy is not a problem. It could be a problem, but I don't think it's a big problem. And we don't really have enough money, I think, to make an artifact be worthwhile, but we can get a free artifact here and then remove cards and then upgrade spells, so I definitely think we wanna go to the right. We're gonna make the big bogworm, and then etch is remove 3 shell. And then whenever we etch, the bogworm does get stronger anyways. So there's nothing really to worry about there. We'll remove the non-upgraded Echo Break, I think. And then we will also remove... You know, before we remove anything, let's go to the merchant. Before we even go to the Merchant of Magic. No. The top floor gains 1 that cannot be removed. Gain 1 stack of reap each time it's applied. That actually works really well with our eggs. They're gonna apply 2 reap instead of 1 every time they attack, which is actually 6 reap every turn per egg. We don't need this. Decayed decoy is fine. Volatile gauge, our spells are too cheap. It's not good. Gain holdover. A holdover cave-in is totally fine. A holdover returned soul is also great. Every turn you get 1 card that you choose. Math, bam. It's very good. It's very good. It's probably better than the Descend anyways. So magic power. Yeah, let's do 150 damage piercing. Cheap. Cave-in being cheaper is fine. Wormkin etchings is also good, but let's make the cave-in way cheap. Double stack. More rage and ember drain, not more energy, okay. Melee weakness 6 is worth double stacking. And then let's remove the, I hate to say it, but probably Shade Splitter. We're consuming them when they show up anyways. We might as well remove 1, right? August Main, have a good night. Thanks for being here. We don't need 2 Bounding Echoes. Let's keep the one that is better. All right, battle 7. Spikes 5. Again, I don't really seeing that be a big problem. Like, spikes, our units heal 1 whenever we incant anyways, and then they also, one of them has like +6/+6. You gotta go, but you know, 1 step at a time, I suppose. So the Bog Deep Cocoon, the thing about him is that he's real freaking huge. It's tempting to even play a Shade Splitter to see if we can get like another better morsel, but I think I'll just play this morsel. Boom. Boom, 1 energy. Yeah, because I want to make sure you die. Okay. Well, it does matter the order we do it in. We got to do it like this. No, we really want to consume this to etch. Okay, so play you first. If we can't play the morsel, we can't play the morsel, but this is probably more important. Sorry, how much shell do you have? Shell 12. You're not even gonna hatch. All right. Well, that's real bad, but all we need is like 1 consume card next turn and then you're dead anyway, so maybe it's not that bad. We have a lot of consume cards in the deck now that I think about it, so that was probably pretty much a guarantee. So Space Prism. Now you're not dying quite yet, but I can always return soul and Echo Break. It's not gonna be able to kill you though. Melee weakness probably would, if we can get there. We have Perils of Production, we can always just become Ember Drained. Wormkin Etchings returns 2 consumed cards, which are 2 Space Prisms. I hate to say it, but this guy, he's not dying, is he? He's not quite dying. Fused Holdover. So Holdover means we can get it again next turn, which means maybe we can draw what's gonna consume it. So we'll have to bring back something else in our hand. That's fine. It's a pretty bad turn, all things considered. Don't really know what to do about this situation. We gotta bring back Echo Break, I think. 39. Can I extract enough? 1, 2. I can't play this at all, so it's not going to be able... Yeah, I don't think I can get enough infusion to extract up here. So this guy is going to make it up to the top floor, and we got to hope that we get one of our good cards that can actually target him and kill him. Don't press end turn. That would have been disastrous. I think we really just want that Echo Break back. It gets this guy down to a point where we might be able to kill him depending on what we draw. And it could just be like the Consume Echo Break here that could kill him. And he's got spikes too, which is a little annoying. And we can actually bring it back. Yeah, okay. We'll bring back Space Prisms, but I think it's worth it just to make sure that this guy dies. He is taking 9 due to the Keeper of Echoes hitting him. Beautiful. Infuse Extract is actually Extract 0. Yeah, but I have nothing that is Infuse Extract 1. I understand that mechanic, it's just not relevant here. But also, Vladder, hello and welcome to the stream today. Yeah, so I think what we want is Return Soul. We're gonna bring back an Echo Break. It's going to, you know what? It will kill him. Maybe it won't. I'm just realizing, I forgot that the Bog Wormling on Etch gets stronger, which might be enough damage to kill the Shade in the back. Let's see. He is dead. We also have Reap Effect. We have a sweep built in. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm dumb. Let's bring cards back. We're not killing you. Sorry. I don't want the gold. We already took the pact. Let's make sure we live. You are dying. We can't quite get the morsel that we want. Return a spell to your hand. Don't play packed morsels in that case. Although, then again, every time we play a consume card, you get stronger. So, you can have this one, and this one, and then let's kill the front enemy unit. And then we might as well play the consume card up here, I think. And then let's return soul, bring a card back. I guess we can play the packed morsels. Damage shield or lifesteal. We'll double up on the damage shield morsel. We'll gorge it 8 times. Look at that, it's working. I don't want the gold. Who are you? Where is Abe? Says Mud. Pardon me? So we got a good cave in. We can cave in multiple times if we really want to. And we have good echo breaks, so you're just dead. You need to die before you get here. You can die before you hit me. I mean, our frontline tank is 200, 250. That's a good unit. That's a good unit. Who's a good unit? Pardon? Might as well play this. Maybe we can save ourselves some damage. You're still gaining +6/+6 every turn, and there's gonna be another one of you at some point. So this is weird, but we actually can play the cave-in. So you might as well. And the Bog Wormling is also trample. It's freaking great, dude. Total Recall. Discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. It has no targets, unfortunately, but we can give it a target. Really looking for a lifesteal morsel. We didn't get one, but we did get another damage shield, so... Surprised that morsel is living, actually. Random spells from the discard to your hand and apply Consume. It's weird, but like, it's one of those situations where none of these spells matter, but we might as well play this, right? I guess we might as well play everything. Every consume card makes our units stronger. So there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. We've got like 8 morsels in hand that we can't do anything with. Might as well put them down here to die. You die. You die. And then we might as well play this, and then we might as well bring this back, and we might as well consume it. Do we have a cave-in coming up? We do. Because we have a cave-in coming up, I'm gonna sack 1 energy to make sure we get the lifesteal morsel eventually, because with the lifesteal morsel on our tank, I mean, we're kind of already fine, but now we're gonna be like extra fine. We're gonna be double fine, in fact. So you're dead, that saves us a lot. We will, you're all dead, which is beautiful. Descend. I think there's a fire alarm going off in my house right now. I think everything is okay, I assume. And then we'll cave in. I don't even think we play this. I don't want to lose my echoes. You die. Bring this back. You die. I mean, being able to play everything you want every turn is actually like real good. Lexmer says, speaking of Double Fine, I should play Psychonauts 2 someday. Good game, I hear. Great game! Anyways. I was not paying attention. Did that cause revenge when I gave him -666? I really was not paying attention at all. Infuse, consume, apply reap 14. Is this normally reap 13 or reap 7? Because apply 1 stack of each it must be reap 13 for soul cripple. Returned a consume spell to the top of your draw pile. Yeah, that's what we want. I mean, Broken Memories is the consume combo that you can go infinite off of if you can make it not consume. Grovel, Feast, Void Binding. I actually think we could make a Grovel work. I know our deck is thick, but like, we can bring it back, play it for free, get a damage shield, get morsels, descend them. Weirdly enough, our thick deck is totally capable of getting the job done. We're gonna go right and duplicate our egg. So just immediately select the egg. We're gonna get 2 of them now in the beginning of combat. Purge, magic power, don't need them. When you play your first morsel unit each turn, draw 1. Units enter with lifesteal 2. I don't know if this works on the Bog Wormling. That's the only reason why I might not grab this, but we have nothing else to spend our money on. Slots full. We could purge cards. I don't think this is what we want. But it is a great way of keeping your health up early. And I don't know if, see, what is summoning? What is entering, actually? It doesn't even say summoning, it says enter. What happens when the egg hatches? Does a unit enter? I don't know. Freaking try. When a spell with consume is played, gain 1. X cost cards get +3. I wish I could buy them both. These are great. X +3 is really good with our only X cost card, which will give us severe gorging. But you got to admit, 1 for consume means we're going to be able to play our extractions every time they show up. So I'm going to actually take that. I had to think about it for like 2 seconds, but I do think this is the better option. And now I will remove a Shade Splitter because we have a Grovel that we just added. Okay. Consume Seraph. I do smell smoke. You know, give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna make sure the house is not burning down and that whoever was cooking didn't start a fire, and you know, now I have to worry about what I'm gonna do for dinner later. Give me 1 second. I'll have a story to tell in about 5 seconds. I'm alive. Basically, we have a grill outside, and the way the house is constructed and the porch, all the smoke kind of just pools in the porch, and then because it's got a ceiling to it, and then it just kind of like flows inside of the house. Okay. Anyways, what are we doing? Fighting the boss? Yeah, let's do it. I think we've got a good build and a good shot. And consuming cards literally does not matter to me at all. Just don't consume the holdover one. Now we do have to play one Space Prism before we can play Echo Right. That's not a problem. This one does not consume, so we'll play this one first. It's gonna cost us one consumption, but we'll get a card that consumes literally next turn because of how the boss works. You know, we'll consume one card per turn forever. So we'll play this one. I will keep you from adding garbage to my deck and consume that card. I will also infuse here. Eventually we'll descend you. It's gonna be Ember Drained, but that's fine. And also our Bogworm does have 2 lifesteal. That's very useful to know. Wait, this is still the Cocoon, never mind. Hold on, we gotta consume more cards first. What do we need to consume though? I'd love to kill you. You're probably gonna add garbage to my deck though. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually stop that. So we will consume discard pile to your hand and apply consume. It doesn't make them cheaper though, which is annoying. We do have 2 Echo Breaks. This will do 13, this will do 14. I can't quite kill you. No, I could. Would I rather kill you or buff this floor? I'd rather buff this floor. So we'll do this. Do I want to consume anything? I think I do. I think we play Perils of Production first, actually. Because then I think this card will consume and will not be Ember Drained. And then we have the energy to play this. Then we can play Echo Break, because it won't consume. Then we can play this, because it won't consume. Then we can consume this. And then we still have the lifesteal, but we don't have the Ember Drain. Beautiful. Let us, I guess we'll consume this. Yeah, we have way too much capacity. But that's fine. You know, I didn't think that we would get the Chemical X card here, so I thought that we wouldn't need to worry about the capacity on this floor, but now we kind of do need to worry about the capacity on this floor a little bit. You consume, but you're not going to kill him. In which case, we'll consume it here, and then I will honestly just pierce you here. Nah, do damage to you. So we're gonna have 1 garbage card added to our deck, that's fine. This is going very well. And our units that are 53 times 3 quick, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're taking 53 damage. You're stealth. I guess you're taking no damage. But all the units are dying before they can even attack. Beautiful. Broken Memories. Consume. Return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile. These are the consume spells. What do we want? Consume spell, not consume unit. We probably don't want to play that yet, in which case we will play... We might just take the pyre damage, honestly. We probably shouldn't, but... we definitely shouldn't, because there's no reason to play like anything else in our deck. So, this is a weird one. I don't know what to play. You know what? Let's consume this and no, because we gotta bring back this one. Oh, the freaking fire alarm's going off again. I'm not worrying about it though. It's fine. Don't worry. Let's consume this. Oh, we want this morsel. So we're gonna play him so we can descend him later. This is basically the morsel floor of holding. Attuned extract, doesn't matter. Actually, it matters. We want the boss to get reap. So we did get the Shroud Spike. We can do the Gorge trigger, and we also got Perils of Production, which is very interesting. So we're gonna win. You're gonna make it to the pyre, but I'm gonna descend anyways. But I think we are gonna win. I am gonna exhaust this, because watch this. Ember Drain up, descend down. Lifesteal Morsel is the one in the very back. We could also gain energy. I mean, if this was frozen and then spell chain, that would be for the best, but let's just give you a whole bunch of lifesteal. I'll take 1 damage. And with 10 lifesteal, I think we're fine. We can pretty much just end turn now. Yo, this is working. It's working, brother. It's gonna stop you from adding garbage, and then keep you consuming. You're my consumer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only add 1 more morsel to the top floor for it to be descended properly, so I just want to make sure it's a good morsel. And we haven't gotten it. So in the future we'll get energy. You'll die, you'll die, you'll die. You'll do 6 damage. Beautiful. Should have also played this for sure. Bring back a grovel, I suppose. It makes it cheaper, and we don't really care if we play it too many times. I mean, waves remaining 2. And when you consume your deck, it's really not a big problem because, I mean, your deck, you only need to play a certain number of cards in your deck to survive, right? No, we want to do like, actually we do want to play this. We just want to play it on one of you. Yo, I like this. So now the grovel is free if we want to bring it back again. But let's bring this back so we can play it. I can't hear. I'm glad you still can, says Mud. It's very light, but I've got good hearing. Maybe. Keeper of Echoes in the back. I'm trying to think what we want to do here. I guess we probably just want to cave in. I don't really want to exhaust the cards, so we'll do it like this, and then bring back a grovel, which is consume, which is fine. We'll put it on our champion. This guy has 7 lifesteal. Not the morsels that we wanted, unfortunately. We'll play return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile. You're taking damage, look at that. You're taking 1200 damage, oh my god. Top of your drop, return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile, let's go. Poggers, dude. Yeah, I'm dumb. We should absolutely always bring that back and get like even more stacks of lifesteal. That is clearly the right play. Now here's the question, do you think we can descend it by the next turn? We brought it back. Sure. Alright, 6 lifesteal is probably more than enough. Hold on, how can we get more energy? I don't think we can get more energy, unfortunately, but I can still get a couple of energy, and it's at least enough to play this, and we can play this, and we can play this, and we can play this, and then consume this. There you go. The boss is dying in like 2 turns, the reap damage is almost 1,000, and it would just get higher and higher and higher. Alright, I think this deck can make it work. With a weird egg build, thanks to Hardened Hull. It's not over yet, but like we played on the middle floor and it worked fine on the Divinity fight. Let's do it again. The only difference is that we probably want to consume Cave-In. No, we want to keep it in the discard pile, bring it back and make it free, because if we play a morsel on the top floor, it's gonna die. We can't stockpile morsels for the later descending process. It's not gonna work like that. So don't play the consume one. That's the trick. Champion goes out. Consume. Can almost perfect Insanity, but we're not quite there yet. We can play a morsel. I suppose we might as well. I don't think there's a reason to keep him alive. We don't need to play these. We can't do anything with the energy. Okay. I mean, you're taking 100 damage. It's not great, but it's something. Okay, you're gonna hatch immediately. You're all gonna hatch as soon as I play anything. And we have the cave-in, which is beautiful. So let's hatch you all. And I mean, this is kind of exactly what we want. We want to descend down the lifesteal one. We have lifesteal though. So why are you not healing? All of the egg boys have lifesteal. Why are you taking 50 damage then? Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. So the first, oh, you know why? We're hitting the damage shield. That's why you're not healing at all. Okay, well, I mean, that's very easily handled, but let's be honest. I think we will try and, because we have a lot of energy this turn, and everything's dying anyways. So I want to try and get another lifesteal morsel, if we can. We got a damage shield morsel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play one more morsel. If we don't need a damage shield morsel, let's just take like a damage morsel. We'll bring it down. Then, if we pop you, I will heal and get a kill. Now we're only taking 10 damage because this guy's gonna die. And you're taking 150. I can also... Playing Proclamation does nothing. No, it does. It makes the boss take another 43 damage. Really? Only increased it by like 20? Because the 96 hits the Apprentice of Light, then does damage to the Wilt Wing, and then the boss. I really thought we would do an extra like 43 damage because that's the damage that the pupas are doing. I must have had my math wrong on that one. Anyways, you can all go out here. Regardless, everything is going just fine. Our multi-strikers got through the damage shield very easily. The spikes are going to be a little bit more annoying, but it's still not that bad. We've got enough regen and lifesteal and, you know, scaling from the Morsel Maker. Dude, that Morsel Maker is such a good freaking unit. I was sleeping on the Morsel Man, for sure. Return 3 random consume cards from the discard pile to your hand and apply consume. We're definitely gonna play this. We should play this Echo Break first, I think. Dude, you're dead. Beautiful. You're already dead. I could kill you, but like I might as well play some stuff down here, right? The spikes don't really matter that much. Like, and we're gonna probably get one of these anyways next turn. So I'm like, do 10 damage. I have lifesteal 1 billion, doesn't matter. I think I'd kill you. Just kill a morsel. I wish I had something to do with these morsels, but I really don't, unfortunately. This is what we want from the Shroud Spike, but we do need the Descend. Can we bring it back? Yes. So can we get a good morsel? Plus 6 HP. I think that's good enough. No, we should wait. Should we? Consume spells to the top of your draw pile. We got a lot of consume spells coming back. So he's -1 consume. Can I bring back Perils? Yes, but I can't bring back Cave-In at the same time. I think we wait to play the Shroud Spike until we can get Cave-In and Perils on the same turn, so we can get like a Super Gorge, and then hopefully also get like a better morsel out of it. So instead, I'm just gonna keep infusing and consuming cards. Might as well consume this. Might as well consume this, right? Like, get it out of the way. That space prism. Although it doesn't consume, so it's coming back over and over again. I don't know. You have 15 HP in the front? Alright, you know what? It is worth more to kill you, probably. The one giving everyone spikes. Yeah, now we're healing a lot. Okay, I like that. So don't even play the Wormkin Etchings either. Just play the Shade Splitter, and then don't play anything with Consume. We're gonna wait. I want to cave in a Lifesteal Morsel or a Damage Shield Morsel or something. Which is probably gonna be next turn. Discard pile to your hand. We have nothing in the discard pile. Insanity. Can't quite perfect Insanity. Actually, we could. We very easily could. There you go. These damn morsels, man, I can't do anything with them. They suck. The Divinity fight, or not the Divinity fight, the Seraph fight was a lot easier because I could descend them. I could descend them reliably. Can't really do that right now. Consume spell to the top of your draw pile. We could bring back a Packed Morsel since we know what we're drawing next turn, which is Cave-In and Perils. You know, I actually like that. So we bring back Packed Morsels. We kill these morsels. The other option, of course, was Return Soul to bring back Grovel so that I could put Damage Shield on a morsel on the top floor, keep it alive, and then descend it next turn. Not really what we're looking for, though. We do have a lot of energy this turn, though, but you guys have stealth. You're all dying anyways. I could just save a bunch of damage because we don't have lifesteal. Yeah. Return a card. I kind of want, because it's going to go into my hand, I kind of want Grovel to make it cheaper. Although if we bring back Perfect Insanity, we could just, like, literally play it. Yeah. Do 600 damage to the boss. We take like 40 damage on our frontline unit, but that's fine. Now, pack morsels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we didn't get the morsel that we wanted. However, Shade Splitter? Okay. Need to, like, save some hand space here. We might just descend you. In fact, we will descend you if we draw nothing else. But I'm like, okay, what if we were... I'm just gonna give you a bunch of damage shield, honestly. Do I have Cave-In? I do. So give me the extra energy. Give yourself a little bit of extra health. Come on down. And then, you're the damage shield. Take 16 damage shield. There you go. That should be good enough. Sardo J, welcome. Ooh, Monster Train, just in time to miss a full run. Just in time, buddy. Waves remaining 2, so there's one after this one that we have to deal with. I mean, you're just freaking, you're toast, my friend. You are toast, my friend. So bring cards back. I saw a Perfect Insanity in there. I know, don't take any damage. No more cards to draw, okay. I understand why they have to remove the Reap every turn from the boss, even though I hate it. I wanna go to town on this fool. So Space Prism came back. We only need 4 more in order to play morsels on this floor. Deal 10 damage, deal 10 damage. apply minus 666. I mean, that's on you. And then... You had garbage? You had garbage. I can't kill you in one card though, so I'm just gonna keep consuming up here. I mean, oh dude, our unit's almost 400 HP. That's pretty good. We also brought back Broken Memories? How? Wait a minute. I already played this card. I only have one of it. Oh no, because, right. This brought back Broken Memories. That's fantastic. We still have Cave-In in the draw pile, I think. Is it? I think I'm just gonna bring back Shrouds. We don't, bring back Wormkin Etchings. Let's get more cards. Yeah, it's fine. And this is the end. Sorry, this is not the end, although I thought it was the end. I mean, you could, you know, can't blame a guy for thinking it's the end when it says the end. Is there any way we can kill the boss before he attacks? I don't think so. But I can bring back a Grovel, I guess, and then... There you go, I can give you lifesteal. So even if we weren't killing the boss, it would be his end. We got Broken Memories back from that too. This was, you know, it was an egg build, but it was more of just a consume build. Just with egg units. That was very good. It worked well. Thank you, Hardened Hull, removing shell 3 from every egg when I play it. And I didn't even play it, I X'd it. Or Sketches of Salvation did, rather. You beat your friend. Save 2252's best 0. Thanks, Monster Train, for rubbing it in. Good stuff. I mean, that was a fun build, a fun deck. I built around the eggs with the Hardened Hull, and it worked. We got good cards, Broken Memories, Bounding Echoes to consume and then infuse, and then on top of that, Return Soul with Holdover, Wormkin Etchings. We got the suite of rare and uncommon consume infinite play cards, which allowed us to play our consume cards infinitely. That was fantastic. And Bog Slime is really good for this too. Consume giving us the ability to play our extract cards. We didn't need, you know, extract give 15 attack, whatever that card was called, I always forget. We didn't need it at all. We just allowed our multi-strike quick poopas to kill everything and apply Reap, which was effectively sweep, but not quick. Got us where we needed to go. I'm surprised that Sketches of Salvation worked as well as it did, honestly, but that was a lot of fun. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.